So again, we're off the Broadwalk. Going to talk a bit more about some of the trees. The massive trees behind me are Douglas fir and sequoia dendron. The sequoia dendron especially is this one here with the kind of reddy orange bark. Again, that's native to California and grows to maybe 3 times the height you'd see here. If you're ever in the vicinity of Fernhill or a lot of places, you can see these trees up above the existing tree line. They're always the things that are, I suppose, the organisms that are the tallest and the highest. And they dominate the landscape in that way. So it's amazing, and I know when I'm around I try and navigate according to those trees because they're always hopefully in the same place when they should be. The other thing, if you bring kids up here, for example, a thing they love to do is with the bark. The bark, it's hard to see from here, but it's very spongy. You can actually hit it and you won't hurt yourself. And we always do that with kids to show them how spongy. And of course, that's a protection for the tree because that's kind of a lot of dead skin layers, if you like, on the surface, and it protects the tree from in its natural habitat from fire and other things that do happen there quite a bit. So there are the sequoia dendrons. Here on the other side, it's funny. It's kind of in Fernhill. It's unusual. It's like a formal bed full of azaleas. These are the azaleas. There's all azaleas. There's a couple of rhododendrons, and then our friend the Pyrrhus forest flame, which we saw earlier, the red leafed one. The azaleas are amazing here, and I love it here because it's just alive with bees at the moment. And in some plants, it's quite interesting that you get a lot of bee activity in the morning when the plants are full of pollen, because and nectar, and they're giving out the pollen. And then maybe as the bees maybe get lazier or drunker later in the day, they kind of get a bit quieter. But in the morning, if you get up here or get around anything like this, it's alive with that bee activity. And of course, we all know about the importance of bees in our lives.